Good afternoon, solar YouTuber. Well, evening now. It's roughly 4 o'clock. Today is Tuesday, November the 16th of 2025. There's the star of the show. I got her a little Christmas present. So I got her a little house. So I made a little thing so she can crawl up in there and use it. She doesn't like it yet. So today I got, it's been like this all day long. Not a cloud in the sky, well, except for chemtrails. The snow has finally melted off the solar panels. And so I'm getting a few, watts in here. Not too much. It's getting towards the evening. It's the charging is pretty much done for a day at this time of year. I was, at one time, I was running the fridge off solar. So that was cool. So I have this set up. What I have this set up is the load that I have is that refrigerator and my internet, my modem and router. That's all ran. It's all ran off this power strip, and this power strip goes off to the VEVOR. I looked on my app a couple times today, and the fridge was running off solar. So, like I said, I have this set up is first solar, then grid, then the batteries. So, to run the loads, the first priority is solar. I haven't had it for a while, so it's staying on grid. And right now, the sun is back behind, the trees right there, and my solar panel is off to the right. So I'm up in the trees, so I have no solar. But I do was getting some solar today, so that's pretty good. One day I have learned, I am noticing, to go fully off grid. It's they don't talk about the winter part of it, the snow covered panels and all that stuff. Is she checking out her house? She gonna go into her house? No, she ain't gonna go into her house. That was $30. That's pretty expensive. So, if you're so what I've learned so far, and guys can let me know I'm wrong. But if you're gonna do off grid, if you're gonna do partial off grid or whatever, your solar panels have to be easily accessed. You cannot have them on the roof and you can't reach them like I do. I can, but I'm not going to do it when it's all snowy and crap. It is a semi-flat roof. It's about the roof I walk on is flat, but what my panel's on is about a 7-degree tilt, 5-degree tilt, something like that. So, but for me to get snow off the panels, I have to, walk around the building, get into the building. I got to walk to back of the building, open overhead door, get the ladder out. It's a 20-minute job to do all that. So, but what I've learned is next winter, if I'm going to do this, if I'm getting, the 30,000 watts of panels, I need to get it, and I need to have them situated where I can get to it somewhat easily. I can throw a ladder up there, and from the ladder, I can take a long pole with a squeegee on it and get the snow off. But this is the first really sunny day we've had in weeks. We had a couple last week, I think. It was pretty decent, but I couldn't generate nothing. Sorry about that if my hand was in the way. But that was about it, guys. No big deal here. Yeah, my finally done charging. It's done. I mean, it's not fully charged, but the sun is saying nope. Hopefully, it's the 16th here in about 4 or 5 days. That's the winter solstice, so that's going to be the longest day of the year, night-wise. And then after that, that's when the sun starts to stay out, what, a minute a day or something like that. A minute a day, I think it is, or something. I'm not sure. It gets longer. But hopefully that about got the VEVOR and the 2 batteries here. It's on the credit card. So about got it paid off. I got roughly 300 more bucks to go on that before it's paid for. And why I'm telling you this information is because I am not sponsored. So let you guys know, nobody's gave me stuff to use or whatever. I filed bankruptcy and it was finally given to me like in, I don't know, August, September, somewhere in there. Mine was from medical bills, and I used to own rental property. I had 21 houses with 23 units or something like that. And I got into it, and I mean, it was a long story, but me and my ex-wife was conned into getting these. We were, a long story. This is not the video for. Oh, well, so we got conned more or less. We went to attorneys, and no attorneys in our city would touch the case because the people who conned us were pretty highly, the family in town is one of the highest families in town. And we were getting mortgages on properties that we should never have gotten mortgages on. They were patent numbers, and they were just doing stuff to get us. There was stuff that was going on that was really against the law, but we didn't know. Whatever. So I had to file bankruptcy. After 20 years, they decided to come and try to get money out of us, out of me. So I filed bankruptcy. It went through. I've never ever had a credit card. I've had like a Menards card or something like that, but not a credit card. And I finally got a credit card. And so the first time using it, I bought the VEVOR, made a payment on it, and then I said, what the hell? That's why I got the credit card. And so I'm trying to build up my credit back up. So I bought the 2 batteries here. And the 2 batteries were $577. The VEVOR was $257, I think it was. And with the $30 Amazon 3-year warranty on it. So that was like $300. And the batteries were $577. About got them paid off. Like I said, I got like 300 more bucks. When I get it paid off, then we try to buy the next thing. And for you guys who don't know, this is that's the EB3A. And be quite honest with you, that was my first power supply that I bought, or a solar generator that I bought. And that was, it's been great so far. It does have an issue, but I think it's just a unit. I don't think it's a common issue. Nobody else has the issue, so that's it's in my other videos. And then I came down and bought this so-called, that's charging, cool. This so-called solar generator, the Lucidity battery box. The box itself was like $179 and has a built-in 1,000-watt inverter that has a 600-watt inverter. This has a 10-amp charge controller built into it, and don't know what how big that one is. Well, that has a charge controller put into it. 200-watt, I think. And this is a 10 amp, and this is, I don't know what amp that is. But they're both, this is just, on this one you just drop in, I have one of these Re-Auto batteries in there. You drop it in. The only complaint that I personally have about this box is these handles. These handles suck. So you try to pick it up this way, you get the other side on, especially over here with these edges. Your back of your hand is right on those edges. And that's the only thing I hate about this box. Longer handles or a different kind of handle. But yeah, great box. So just a little time touch up on stuff. You guys have a great day, and if I don't talk to you, you guys have a good Christmas.